Hello, hello everybody. Happy Tuesday. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you are all doing well. Oh, I'm excited. I've got my fall setup all ready to go. I know it might be a little bit early for some, but I do have friends who said that I've missed their autumn. So I guess I need to make up for it and start now. Yeah, I'm very excited to be here. I'm very excited to be back in the game, ready to go. So welcome and hello, welcome. Hope you're good. You're down for the autumn vibes a little bit early. I think this is absolutely my vibe of a screen and stuff, and I'm very excited to have this here. So we are very happy with the new setup. And again, because I feel like every single time I come on here, I'm like, I have something new on setup. Just wanting to say that out loud in case if you hear any like extra loud sounds or if I'm not loud. Yeah, just a happy little new design. I figured I love doing seasonal things, so I figure the sunflower one might become like my regular one, and then this like golden blossom one for fall I thought fit my vibe very well, so it's kind of what I went with here. But we've got all of this spot now that we have opened up. Perfect. Woohoo. Thank you for collecting your honey pot today. I'm happy to see that worked. Yeah, go ahead, Shadow. What's up? What is your interesting question? Thank you for the honey pot collection as well. Yeah, feel free to ask a question. And then after you do, I do have an announcement I wanted to make while I had you as well. So. Oh yeah. If it's on Christmas, are you gonna do? Yes. My goal for Christmas time is to do some kind of like either 12 days before Christmas or all 25 days before Christmas. Oh yeah. I love all the cozy vibes. Get me, you know, a hot cocoa and a blanket, and I am so happy and ready to go. So 100% we are gonna be doing a Christmas design. Whether it's like a winter cabin or full Christmas lights, I'm not sure yet, but that is definitely happening. And then I shouldn't be filling this in with that. I need the dirt. Me too. Yeah. I cannot wait. Like, I love fall. Fall is probably my favorite season, but my favorite holiday is Christmas. But it always makes it so hard because it's like I want fall almost to be over so I can get to my Christmas, but I also love fall, so it makes it very hard. I feel like I'm stretched both ways. But I did also want to say out loud before I forgot that either starting next week or starting in September, I'm not sure yet, I'm going to start my stream at 11 a.m. my time, which is 1 hour earlier than I did today, and go for the 3 hours instead of starting at 12 and going. It just gives me a little bit extra time while I'm in school and stuff to be able to spend my day hours doing school, so I figured I will start 1 hour early from now on. Just wanted to say that out loud as well. Thank you for the honey pot collection. But yeah, for sure, 100% Christmas time, we will be doing a ton around the holidays. Yeah, my goal is to have many streams as well, kind of find some cozy games. A lot of it will be Minecraft, but, you know, there are a couple other cozy games that I think are really fun to try out around that time, so, yeah, it'll be good. I'm just starting out really quickly. I am too much of a perfectionist to not make it so that the ground that I'm building on is actually dirt and not random patches of stone. It just looks a little bit cleaner to have it be all dirt than it be like this, right? So just gonna do that quickly, and then once this section is done, we will move on. I have everything I need, I think, to start with the villager breeder, and then after the villager breeder, we are probably going to start setting up a proper garden so that I can actually do things with the villagers. As I won't be able to trade with them unless I actually have things that they want to trade with me. So we will probably set up a garden back there, and then from there, I was also thinking maybe just for the cozy vibes, we're going to put some like a flower garden that kind of comes down this cliffside as well. Spruce up the exterior of the home. Then we'll get building what I'm going to try is a longhouse, which is a Viking type of house for the medieval vibes. Just to get started with practicing different styles for when we get to the actual islands. And that is where the villager trading hall is going to be. Now it's going to be just the basic one because I eventually would love to have all 16 colors of the terracotta, all 16 colors of the wool, the things that are going to be necessary to make sure that I have all of the extra items, especially with the cushions and the dapple tours coming out. Oh my goodness, talk about fall vibes. I cannot wait. So I'm very, very excited about that idea and getting that going. I realize I do not have any food on me. So we'll definitely need, the sheep farms and the trading for the wool as well in case it's going too slow or whatever. So that's for sure something. Thank you for the honey pot collection. Welcome in. I am looking for any form of food. This is another reason why we should probably get going on an actual garden. For now, I am going to just make myself a couple golden carrots just because it's the most saturated food in the game. Not necessarily the best, but the most saturated, I would say. Well, actually, honey pots are also pretty up there when it comes to saturation. You can drink one and, go on for a very long time before you actually get caught with... Hello, Mom! You actually get caught with the hunger bar going down, which is good, but in some cases, if you are in the middle of combat and you need to heal more often, using things like pork chops and steak are actually better than going for the carrots. Welcome in. Happy to see everyone and getting started. I love that I have my different setup working so far. It looks good. The only thing that's not working is my chat box is not showing up on the live chat, so that will be something I'll have to figure out later. I am doing another collab group stream tomorrow in the evening, so when that one happens, I'll make sure to kind of figure out why my live chat's not working. The joys. Okay, I need to siphon off a couple of these. Of course it does. Then it reveals more stone. Never-ending process when it comes to terraforming. Kind of feel bad about that sometimes, that it feels like all I have to do is the terraforming, but once it's done, and it really does elevate a build, so I think it's worth it. And then I'm hoping I have enough space. I'm gonna do the long house going this way. I'll do like an entrance in the front and then maybe like a merchant's canopy coming out over the side. So I should have enough space. It's just a matter of actually having also enough space for all of the different guys. All of the different villagers to go there as well. Okay, so yeah, I figured this land over here, and we drop down a little bit. Maybe I make one of these into an entrance as well. I put some stairs here, and then we shall try to make this into a little bit more of a garden space. And then debating if we drop it down, kind of like the rest of this is, or if we allow this to spread out, because it looks nice rounded. So maybe we go down a little bit and put the garden here, or maybe I just don't put the garden directly behind the house. I'm not sure yet kind of what I want to do there. Definitely a hard to think about when it comes to exactly how I want things to look. I could just leave the garden where it is or spread it out. These guys will definitely have to move. They're so loud. And then kind of spread it maybe into here. Maybe that's the method, the way to go. Have the flowers coming down from the house and then enter it into a garden area. I could do that. That'll look pretty. All right. I've got lots of stone on me. But yeah, so we'll just do a little bit more terraforming. That spot's done, which is great. This spot is not. But then after this one kind of circles downwards, we've got garden space over here. Okay. Yeah, I like that so far. We want to move this guy, then probably bring in our villagers. Once the villagers are over here, we're gonna put our, where do we put our villager breeding? Because we want it accessible by everything, but we don't want to, I don't really want it to be out in the open, because then I have to worry about them getting struck by lightning, or at least putting a roof on it. I could put it over by this hill, where like we dig into the hill a little bit and they resided there, or I just put a roof on it. It's not like this area is supposed to be completely pretty. We had talked about last time the idea of this area being my trial area, and that there are going to be farms and stuff that spread this whole island. So eventually all of this space will get taken up in one way or another. It's just a matter of kind of how I end up going about that. I have cleared out space over here for the iron farm, which will probably just take up one chunk. We'll probably do it that way. Maybe even this chunk here. Okay, I don't have the labeling mod, but that's okay. And then I've got this walking down. Is that on purpose? Or is that, does that look good? The other option is, well, we would definitely want to make like a fishing area eventually, and then we're gonna need the water for some of our builds, especially the gunpowder farm, which is definitely on our list as well. The question is, how? Definitely always the question. How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do that? It's okay. Let's start by cutting down our trees. We don't need them currently, and I do have at least enough bones to grow when I do. Or when I do. That's one of those things I realized watching other YouTubers who play Minecraft. They definitely, what we'll do is we'll have a shulker box that has every single tree sapling, and then whenever I need them, I will grow them, but I won't grow them every time, or I won't leave like a forest out, because a forest of all of the trees doesn't look as pretty, unless, you know, they were meant to be permanent in that spot. So because that's not the case, the only issue is we might have to always bring a way to, because whenever you grow this first tree, the ground turns into podzol, which isn't bad, but I'm curious what all podzol can grow into, because that's like, I know of some ways that people in Skyblocks will duplicate their dirt, but I don't know if that's like, it has to be on stone, and if it grows onto stone, that would make sense for a Skyblock to have to smelt all of their cobblestone. It turns into podzol, they break it, it's now dirt. That may be one way that they do it. Definitely the interesting mechanics that people come up with and we hold on to in order to be able to play the game in so many different ways. I think that's one of the reasons that we love the game so much, is the ability for the sandbox to be so open in that way. I mean, seeing the different projects that people are getting up to with the cushions and stuff, making animated films. Someone made all of Shrek using the whole movie is played in Minecraft using cushions that change colors to be the different pixels of the movie. And it's only been like, I don't even know if it's been a month since they've had the snapshots out. So it's pretty wild, some of the stuff that people can get done. Okay, I'm gonna make sure that we turn down our friendly mobs for a little bit, because, well, these guys, they are very loud. Very, very loud. Let's see. Oh yeah, my shovel broke. That was okay. I can make extras. I am not sad. I purposely ran that shovel to break. In here, we've got our efficiency 4. Now this one, I will be a little bit more sad if I lose. So I will have to pay attention to its time. But same with like the silk pickaxe here. I don't want to lose that one right away. So, that's why we need the villagers, is so that I can start mending them. That will be useful. Woohoo! I forgot how fast it is. Oops. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Robin. I'm going to do that now. Oh my goodness. I am, oh no. Gotta get used to efficiency 4 again. It's not even the highest efficiency. We love how this game works. Oh wow, okay, there we go. Beauty. It's like one of those painting tools in drawing out. Okay, there we go. Rounds that corner out. We'll eventually probably round this corner out so that we can do those flower gardens as well. I drank water. I drank the water. Thank you. This is a water bottle. I don't know what you were thinking, but yes, I have my iced tea and other things around here, but I did drink water. You're welcome. Robin and I had that joke earlier because I wrote in the message for when you redeem the hydration that I likely have 3 drinks going at one time, which I do, almost always. I've got my water, I've got my energy, and I've got my fun drink, and that's typically iced tea or some kind of lemonade. I find that each one is for a different purpose. Sometimes I want something that makes me happy and tastes good. Sometimes I need energy, and sometimes I just need water. Sometimes water is the thing I am actually craving, not just a drink, but water. So, but he was saying that because it's called hydrate, that I need to only do it with water, and I said, well, yeah. Hello, welcome in. Very nice to see you. My name is Danny, and I am currently in the process of moving our garden and the different animals from early game so that we can start getting an efficient setup, because we just finished terraforming over here. There used to be many different hills and stuff like that all over here so that we can build a longhouse for our villager training hall. Nice to meet you, Ash. Very excited to have you here and come along for our journey. This is for what I call the Guardians of the Tarakona, which is the novel that I am writing. I am going to be making all of the different cities from my novel and world build it here in Minecraft. There are 5 islands, 15 cities, and yeah, it is all based on like dragons and fantasy, high fantasy based world. So that is what we're doing. This area here is just for basic farms, learning to do different styles of builds and stuff. That way I can, that way I can try my best to have all the different styles for the different cities. They're all going to be like one steampunk, one's based on like the crystal dragons and stuff like that. So each area will have kind of a different theme, which is why this area here will be for me to practice at. I was just playing Minecraft, just closed it a few minutes ago, trying to drain an ocean monument. Ouch! I honestly have never done that, and I don't think I ever could. The patience that you have to do so. I started using, I think it was, his character is, like, his Minecraft skin has, like, nerd glasses, and he brands off of that. He has a tutorial to do it without to have a farm without draining, and it does, like, it works really, really well. So I just do that. Maybe in this time I will drain one and make it look really cool, because I think that would, like, they are very beautiful structures, but ouch, long process. Yeah, right now, I mean, I just got a couple extra tools, ones that I'm hanging on to for dear life until I can get myself, ready for, until I can get the villager trading hall going, since we are pretty early in. It's been 2 weeks now. Probably will get it done in a few more days. Yeah, that's fair. That's kind of how I am too. I'm taking the game slowly. I did rush a couple of the achievements in the beginning, just because we were doing a day 0 to 100 video on my YouTube. It is not ready to, like, I'm still editing it. I am a college student, so I am trying my best to get that happy balance. But yeah, as you see in here somewhere, now that I'm in the update, I don't know, day 102, no, that's wrong. We are definitely past day 102. Why can't I find... Oh, day 121. There it is. You can only see the number 121. So yeah, we're only like 121 days in, but that is also somewhat close to, I would say, 40 hours. We have only one piece of netherite so far. We have a couple enchanting books, a couple things going. Like, I haven't done any interior or anything like that yet. I have been collecting a couple blocks, and we are in with a couple mods, mainly like the heads, the mini blocks, the all of the performance ones for the sake of like the map, zooming. I do have a form. Oh, did I break it? No, we're good. Oh, that is different shaders than I remember. We have a shader pack and the free cam, so I can look at my builds like that. And then the final, probably biggest mod that we have. Shaders is jarring. The one I have is for cameras, so that every time we've done a video, we take a photo of something that was there that's aesthetic and stuff, and we're gonna keep that going as another way of showing it off. Yeah, that's kind of my theme. If you see in my, I'm zooming like this just so you can see down by my hotbar, I also changed, I have orange hearts and I have honey bottles because my gamer tag is bees running too, which means that I figured I would go based off of that, and my YouTube is all about the beehive, so over here it's all about the beehive as well. It's just a fun way to go about doing things like that. But yeah, so I laid out all of the different ones I wanted, not in any order or anything, but as I am doing little bits for the video, we switched to a different screen so I can record just the Minecraft, and you will still see my face, but I know. And it's a lot of animals. We're gonna move them into bigger, more humane pens in just a little bit. We're also gonna grab our adorable pigs. I got that Better Animations mod so that the ears flap and stuff. It's really cute. Hello, nice to see you, Zano. Nice to welcome in. Yeah, so we're gonna move these guys. We definitely need to figure out where we're gonna put a sheep farm. As soon as 26.3 has all of the mods that I need, we are moving. I did, it was really nice. It's been a little while, but I'm glad to see you here. While you were here, I'm gonna let you know, I'm gonna start streaming an hour earlier than normal, so I'm gonna start from 11 till 2 my time, which is Mountain Daylight Time. MDT. So just 1 hour earlier than we normally do on Tuesdays, but we're coming close to a point where I'm done semester and semester break. I will be streaming a lot more. So very happy to see you drop by. It's very nice to have you. I have a bunch of puppies running around, which I age-locked using golden dandelions. Good. Good. Yeah, no, I just updated from 1.21.11 after the day 100 video. I didn't want to have to worry about my flashbacks for the day 100 video be on different areas, like different worlds, because when you do modded, you have to come up with like a whole new section. You like transfer over your world, you do all that kind of stuff, so I had to redo all of my stats. In fact, I am missing an important one for myself, which I will put on later. I'm deaf in one ear, so I typically have the subtitles going as well, like the in the corner saying that I'm walking or what's around. I have a whole factory of baby animals. Factory sounds like a scary word to use for baby animals, but but you know what? Let's make our first golden dandelion. That way we're ready. I also don't even have any pets yet, but I always carry around at least 11 bones because I know that's the max number that I need in case, you know, they're not taking to the bones. 11 is the most until they will accept it. So I always have 11. That way, if I find one, we're getting that dog. Eventually we'll get all of the dogs and all of the cats and all that kind of stuff because that is who I am. We are also doing a couple extra things, I will say, now that I am officially monetized, which again, thank you so much everyone for getting me to that point. That makes me so excited. But in terms of doing any subscriptions or anything like that, we also have a sort of giveaway getting started over there where I'm embroidering any of the flowers. You will have a choice. It's in like a grid on my Discord. And I will put that on the sleeves of a sweater, because not a hoodie one. And I will give that away once I've embroidered enough that it fills up the sleeves. And I thought that was a really cute way of starting it off. And we might do tote bags in the future and other things like that. That's how it should be. Wait, factory. I want to ask, but the factory produced. They fixed the bugs where dogs jump in front of horses when riding. Oh, fair enough. Yeah. My favorite baby animal that I cannot wait to get to, which I know I have at least a spot I can start looking for them over here. But my favorite baby animal is the baby goat. Most adorable thing in the universe. And I cannot wait. So, cannot wait to have a ton of them running around. Okay. Let's get focused, though, because I do definitely struggle with doing both things at once, and we will get there eventually, but I will learn to do two things at once. Definitely one of those things that makes me more and more impressed with streamers who do it like daily. Wow, the hard work that they have to put in to learn to do both things. But yeah, okay, so let's do that. I'm putting paper over here for now with my camera. The golden nuggets go with you, and we'll put the sticks in here as well. Okay, so where do we start? Let's talk about, I'm gonna do this quickly, kind of figure it out. Do I maybe extend this area and do my garden over here? Or do I do everything down below here? Because I can kind of reshape this land once we move them a little bit. And then eventually we'll probably give them like an actual barn as well. But for now, we can just put them in larger pens below. And then reshape this. I think that might be the best move. Because the shape of the mountain on the or the house on the mountain, house on the hill, I think will look better if it's not widened more for like a garden. So I think that's the method. Hey, you're not supposed to be there. I've gotten rid of you guys so many times. You show up again. Well, let me look for my shield quickly. Kind of useful. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Oh, and they're gone. I should have known better. That was my fault. They got scared. That's all I'm saying. I'm too good. Nope, they're here. They're here. Hello. Oh, their heads. Haha. I definitely need to upgrade this sword eventually. Come on. I love how I grabbed that sword and then like didn't even burn the shield and then haven't even used it yet. There we go. That's better. Let's see, what do we get? Okay, Battlement 2. Better, because right now I've only been getting Battlement 4 and 5, and I'm not ready to use those in the trial chamber we found on day 50. I'm good. No, thank you. That trial chamber, I don't even remember. Was it close to us? Yeah, I think it is down below. Which makes sense because there is a village close by too. Because every trial chamber, trial chambers will always spawn near a village, but they don't always have to be near a village. Like there will be other ones as well in the world. So, you know, it's one of those things. Okay. You can go with my ominous banners, and you can go in the other area with the heads. Oh, I have been getting a lot of bananas too. I thought I only got the 4 and the 5. And there's 5. Wow. I have killed these guys a lot more than I thought I did. Okay. There we go. Let's get started. Let's start by making a bunch of spruce fences. That way we can move them over no problem. Beauty. I do need a couple fences, but we'll use the carpet method for now. Until maybe I use the cushion method and you just like sit on the cushion and sit on the other and get off on the other side. To me, that reminds me of like when you're out in town and you have a railing and you like slide your butt on the railing and move over to the other side. Like I feel like that's what that'll emulate for me, and I think that's so funny. So, okay, there we go. Love those guys. Right now, these pens are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We want them, I think, by 9s. But maybe we go only 4, 5, 6, 7 wide. Yeah, because we're going to trim this down. So I'm okay being close like this. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 across. And that should give them more space to exist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. How did I count them so wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 goes away. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 9. Are we good with the 9? I think that's gonna be okay. It's only a little bit bigger than what I have. But it at least will work for now. I never really use these guys for my villagers anyways. So 1, 2, 3, 4 space. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this will be good enough. And then maybe we will eventually have spots for the different variants too over here. I'm not sure. I mean, I could do a barn over top of this, but I always feel like the barn ends up having to be so big because of what we want to place in here, right? Okay, that's good. I have a spot for my sheep with only grass, and the cows can take the brown. That fits their vibe. Same with the pigs, actually. Maybe I put the pigs in that one. Like they're in mud. That would be kind of cute. Okay, we've got that. I have these on the ready, and I do not have any leads in there. Let me just quickly all that stuff. Not rid of, but put away. That'll save me some space. And then we'll grab some wheat and now move the guys out. Okay. Well, let's see. This one can have those blocks. Got an extra flour. Got an extra egg. We'll have a good chance with those guys now. Dandelions go in here. Oh, we're definitely gonna have like a zoo in the city called Senlin, and we're gonna try to get every animal over there, which is definitely gonna be difficult. But I am 100% gonna have like a baby animal exhibit in there as well, because like you absolutely have to. Those are the type of features that you cannot ignore. Okay. That goes in there. That goes in there. That goes in there. Beauty. Awesome. Okay. We will be moving here. We have a bunch of seeds, so that's not going to be a problem. Okay. I'm going to take both of these, and we're going to try to lure a huge horde of sheep. Come on, sheepies. I'm definitely going to miss a bunch, but I also I need the food, so if they're not going to follow me in, I guess. Okay, I'll switch that over hands so that I can put the gate back on. Hey, listen, I need that spot that you're not letting me get to. Thank you. Okay, I've fed one. Let's feed another one because I definitely want to see the baby sheep in this one. Now that we've updated it. Oh my goodness, he's so cute. Oh man, okay. You're worth it. You are worth it, 100%. Okay. Oh man, that's adorable. Do I not have that? Oh no, I do not have a way to shoot them. It's okay. We'll grab the ones that are over here. And then we'll grab a couple extra pieces and make this way. Beauty. Thank you. That also provides us some extra pieces so that we can finish off the cow pen over here. 2, 3, 4. Beauty. And then I'm making sure I'm right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Okay. Almost. Hey, mister. Thank you. Okay. We'll make a couple more fences because we're going to need them anyways. But yeah, let's go. Grab that. Okay. Beauty. Okay, that should start us off good. We're going to start actually lighting up the pens themselves rather than the ground around them. And we will definitely have a prettier way of lighting this up eventually, but for now this works out just fine. Thank you. And one here as well. We never want a mob to spawn inside the pen filler, guys. That just sounds like a nightmare. Okay. That gives us the spots for our cows. So once we get the cows in, I'm going to commit a couple of pearls, and so you might want to look away when we get there. I will warn you again in a moment. Okay. Come on. Welcome out. You're free. There are so many cows here. I did not realize it. This was so that I could get to the enchanting table faster. I wanted to breed a bunch, but I think we're good. We'll definitely thin down the herd in just a moment. That way we can also see the adorable little babies that come from the dairy cows too. Okay. if I move forward, okay, we did it. Too bad, guys. Let me tell you the ones that didn't make it. Thank you. There's one. Put this one on the left side as well. Perfect. And now we're gonna collect some food. I do. Thank you. Any more stragglers? Any more that got missed? I don't think so. Okay, perfect. That's not bad. It doesn't give me a lot of extra food, but I'm gonna have to thin down the herd anyways, so we'll do that in the morning. Is there anything in my smoker yet? Okay, there is a little bit. Okay. Flowers. We definitely will want to put some extra coal. That's not where you go. There we go. Okay. In here. That way that's ready to go. Alrighty. Let's get started. We're gonna thin the herd. We're gonna then grab the carrots and get the pigs. And then we'll get a chicken farm going on the other side, I guess. Let's do all 4 of the main ones on one side and then like at least one of their variants on the other. Could do it that way. There's also so many other animals now that do also produce food and other important things, so I'm not too sure which way I want to go with that. I would have to fill in terraform if I put the chickens on this side up, so we'll see. I don't necessarily need the chickens right away. There we go. Jumping into the critical hit. Within the entire herd. Okay, that definitely brought it down a ton. Good. 16. Decent amount of meat, but that's okay. I already meat. We'll grab a couple from up here. So I still have a couple more to go. We're gonna do that. Thank you. Oh, I'm so happy that I already have at least a little bit of Depth Strider. It is a game changer, let me tell you. Okay. There we go. Just to have it in here, we definitely have to see what a baby. Thank you, baby. Baby cow. Your face. It's so derpy, it's adorable. That makes me so happy. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's those two. Let's go looking around. I know I saw a pig earlier. So we're gonna find a couple pigs. Get the pork chop going as well. Because yeah, pork chop is a really good food. And I'm glad that you can actually get pork chop in the Nether now. 90 now is a very long term. I've been playing Minecraft for 16 years. At least that's what I'm pretty sure the number is. That's what someone else says, and they said that they got it at the same time as I am, and they're my age. So 16 years is what I'm going off of. But because of that, even though I know the Nether update was like .14 or something. Might have been later than that, but I'm pretty sure it was like .14. .13 was aquatic. 12 was color. I don't think it was as late as like 18 was when they started doing cliffs and caves. So it's somewhere within that range. Between 14 and 18. You two are so cute! And am I ready for this? No. I don't know if I've actually ever seen the pig. I never actually go for pigs in my farm, so that's so cute. Okay, we went this side. The sin that I'm about to commit is using my diamond pickaxe with silk touch to grab a couple of these puzzles. I don't even like puzzles to begin with for many things, but if I am going to use it, it would be for like a pig pen, right? Like it just makes sense to have them have an area where they can roll in mud. I know there is mud, but this is like a prettier mud in my opinion. There we go. Almost done. Woo! Thank you. That one. Okay. Awesome. And then this stuff can all go around it. I don't care for podzol that much, you know? Oh, almost. Okay. Fill it in. It looks like the mud just spilled out of the pen. Oh man, they're so cute. I can't. Okay. We've got that. We're gonna start filling in this spot. Bring down the area, kind of recenter the walk down area. Because now that our animals are moved over, we actually have a chance. Okay. Let's go for it. Maybe I start with... Maybe I won't even go past them. Let me just do one of these. Get in there. I'm going to push it backwards in case. Okay. I know you don't need this much water, and you might not use that much in the upcoming build, but we'll see. Okay. So how do we want to do this? That side's got a nice, cute, like, bubble shape. This side, I think we need to bubble a little bit more. Because we don't need to worry too much about that. I am excited to finish doing exterior stuff, but I find it very hard to personally work on features in my Minecraft world, like decoration, when I don't have like a food source set up, or, you know, the stuff that makes it easier to have the decorative blocks. We'll eventually need a good storage room as well. That one I can probably get started on the decoration beforehand. And in general, I do really struggle with the decorating part. I'm like, okay, I've got the structure, I know how to do it. I think because it is so bad in the inventory, it makes it very difficult, but we are going to work on that because if I'm going to world build everything, it's going to look superb. And that includes what we need to do. Okay, this is a major cliffside. Am I okay with the cliffside? Kind of am. I don't mind that. We can round out this side and just kind of leave the cliff to itself. It's not a problem. Okay. I do have to pay attention to the shovel though, because now I actually have a shovel to care about. All the other ones were okay. Are you setting up for a waterfall or harvesting? I mean, hey, a waterfall would be a good idea. Currently I am setting up, like, are you thinking a waterfall over here? Because that might be really pretty as well. Just kind of make the whole thing rounded out in some way. Currently I was just kind of going for a rounded out shape here, kind of make it look like a house on a hill. And the idea was so that over in the front, I apologize, it's a little bit fast, and I don't want to make you guys sick by the fast screen movements. But the idea is I want to have the garden kind of in the front here, and flowers coming down on the side. But kind of depends on where you're thinking of a waterfall. I think that would be really pretty to have in there too. Yeah. Sometimes harvesting your garden. Oh, I see. For the harvesting of the garden. That's a good question. I have never figured out the way that you do the waterfall harvest. The most I've ever done is like those scarecrows. But I almost find it doesn't really take up or make it any much less. What's the word? Like it has similar amounts of time consumption because you still have to set it up the other way. But maybe I do try at least a semi-automated just to make it a little bit easier, but I'm not sure. Do you notice it actually take less time, like it saves you time to do the automated waterfall garden? And if it does, it might be worth it. I was just gonna go for a couple rows, have a bunch of spots for like my weeds and stuff, and just kind of fill it into the space rather than have it on a guided path. But not sure. Man, I really wish I could figure out why the chat box doesn't work. That is unfortunate. I'll get that figured out eventually. Okay. At least the harvesting, especially if it collects at the end. Yeah, fair enough. Also, I just realized what time it is. Wow, we have hit the hour on the mark, which means that ads are going to start in 1 minute. I don't know if that's my minute or your minute, so I apologize if I am off track and this is being said while while ads are being played for you. But we are going to take a quick 3-minute break while those ads are going. That way you don't miss anything here, and I can get a quick stretch break in. Do the same for you. Take a moment, grab some water, stretch your legs, do whatever you need to, and we will see you back in just a moment. Hey, welcome back. Thank you, Mr. Diesel, for the hydrate. There we go. We are back. Welcome back from ads. Hopefully that worked properly and was smooth. Yeah, I will definitely try to figure out kind of some maybe automation method for over here. A good other area to practice is definitely my redstone. Although I have been warned and told that it's not a good idea to do redstone on camera, and I can understand that. Because it takes a lot of brain power, but that's okay. I will try to give it a try for sure. I think it's important. Okay. This should be enough to round out this section fine. On the same level as everything else. At least where everything else will go. Sounds good. Alrighty. Hey Shadow, if you are here and worried about it, we might hear some sounds outside, but that is okay this time. It is on purpose. No horror stream here yet. We might do one. We might play some Dead by Daylight at some time with some friends and have a extra cozy vibes there. It might be a little early for the fall theme that's going on here, but honestly, I think it's good. A couple of my friends who have stopped by have said that it is good. In fact, I was told that I was late. I was late to the game because one of my friends, he said, it is winter where I am now, so you missed fall. Which, my bad, honestly. That was totally on me. Okay, so let's figure out what we're going to do with this spot here. We want to kind of bring that together. A little bit more in unison. We don't need this to be wide, but if we're going to kind of round out the corners and make this the middle, it does need to be more centered. Okay. The speed of the shovel is something I'm definitely gonna have to get used to again. That's okay. Okay. I'm literally making changes and then immediately tearing them apart again, which is not great, but we will figure it out. We'll get our good balance going. Definitely not there. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, which means you should be in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Okay. So that's good. That's what we want there. We will kind of spread the corner like that. And then do the same thing on this side. I don't want it super symmetrical, but I don't want it out of place, you know? So we're going to start with that. See how that's affecting the shape. You know what? I am going to start recording because shaping the house mountain portion is an important piece of the puzzle here. Okay, let's see. that helps. This needs to go. And that needs to go. This area still is broken up a little bit. Okay, let me see. This one goes all the way down, right? Which is why I think I'm feeling like it's a little bit off. And know for a fact I don't want a harsh corner in here. Right. Get that rounded out. Thank you. And then because we want to put some flowers, we want to make it at least too wide in most places. This one doesn't have to be too wide, but, and that's looking a little bit better. We're going to have to make sure we put some of this rugged edge on the right over on the left, and that should help out there. Yeah. Let's see. Let's keep rounding it out just a little bit more. Okay, so the other thing that we gotta discuss, beyond just a couple of the extra changes that are going on here, which is we're gonna be moving out, or moving our time from 12 p.m. MDT to 11 a.m. MDT. Moving it back 1 hour. Start my stream a little bit earlier, which kind of gives me a little bit more daylight for things in school. And on other days, it'll be for like editing and all that kind of stuff, trying to get more of the day going on that. Eventually, our schedule will be a little bit more laxed, and I might have a couple extra days coming in a couple months here when I am done my semester. Until I have a job in the field, it will be a little bit more iffy depending on the day. Okay, let's consider the fact that I like having Cliff. Oh, here comes the sun. But it's the rain. I don't know the songs other than the old man snoring song for the rain. Like that looks good. That fits it more, but again, because it's still angles to the left here, we're gonna take this all back. But I think it's looking good up front now. We're gonna bring these. That helps set up some spots. And then we're gonna check that out. That's not the right tool. And is this too much? There we go. Maybe we go like that. And then this one becomes cliff size a little bit. Alright, just place one cliff jump down. And then now on this side. That's looking good. And then when we talk about doing terraforming, the rule that I learned from watching a bunch of Pearlescent Moon is that you want to kind of billow out in areas and then shrink it in others. Right? You don't want it just to be exactly a diagonal path like that for everything. You want it to have that dimension. I will throw these guys in. I like switching which way, and then maybe we will put some path blocks that make it so I'm not jumping. I mean, that's the lazy terms, but we'll see.
Wait, I am seeing one other thing. I apologize. It's giving me a moment on this side. Okay.
Beauty. Awesome. Alright. So learning to look at 3 different areas can definitely become challenging. I am going to do this for a test. Yay. Okay, it's working. Making sure that I can show off some of my social media, and I have a couple other commands in that as well, so just making sure that it's up and working still. It's always good. Okay. Remove that. Bushes go away. And also, this is really weird to see. I just remembered that in the 26.2 update, when I moved over my game with a different of the mods, I grabbed the mod that lets you see everything in a bundle. Because I like being able to move around, grab whatever I need. I was trying to figure out what felt wrong about my bundle. That's what it was. 100%. Is I'm used to it capping off like it does in vanilla. I'm glad I have it, don't get me wrong. Because when I add a bunch of things in, it just doesn't look right otherwise. So I'm glad I have it that way, but okay. We're almost through this portion. And then that is awesome because my shovel is in the orange. Not good. Okay. Yeah. Beauty, 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 beauty. That's looking good. We'll grab that stuff and replace it with dirt so that it can get grown. Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay. How am I feeling? I almost feel like it should widen out at the top more. I think the reason I was concerned about that was because of this empty space, but maybe we put something like a little water fountain, or like, we'll get birds and we'll do like a little bird house, or maybe we'll do a tree there. That'll look good. Yeah, so, we'll definitely widen this out. Okay. I'm okay with that. I don't like you guys. Thank you. And then by widening this section, it definitely follows backwards, but we can always worry about some of that stuff later too. Make you wider. That's looking good. I like that. Okay. How are we doing? Okay, I'm almost done with the dirt that I have in my hand. No. Wonderful. Like that. I can kind of cut some of that off. What
wonderful. This is definitely fun doing this on live together. I feel like this is the most I've really put into the terraforming of like an individual area rather than doing like what I've done over here. Are you kidding me? You're back? No wonder I have so many, right? Okay, one more time. It's gonna get even worse once the villagers are here, because then they're gonna actually be attracted by the villagers. How am I missing? What do you mean? You know, it's a good thing I'm wearing diamond armor, because I have just been hit so many times. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Thank you. Get him! Hi, welcome in, Durology. Nice to see you. I did not do too good. I never do. It's okay. This is why I suck at PvP, but that's why I'm a cozy streamer and not a PvP streamer. But welcome in. Nice to see you. Yeah. Oh, thank you for putting in the YouTube there as well, Robin. Awesome. Yeah, we are currently just in the middle of terraforming around my beautiful house here. We have gotten a bunch of land opened up because I have a village over here. And the goal with the village is to get them over here and start trading, so I have all the different items so I can start building the actual islands for my book. This section of the map, as you see, is only for farms and stuff that I need that I might not have access to right away. Thank you very much. Yes, and then over here is where the islands start. So that's the frozen island. There's about 3 of the 15, I think. 4 of the 15 cities is on that one island, and then we'll keep moving forwards. But yeah, I went for a southern wraparound porch style. We haven't done any of the decorating yet. That's where a bunch of the items that the villagers can get me will definitely help. But I thought like having that wraparound porch vibe, the cozy, small town vibe of it would look really good. We're gonna fill in a bunch of flowers and bushes and stuff. Maybe I'll get the firefly bush and put it over there. And then we just got our pigs and all of those things in as well. So we're making some good progress. But okay, we are almost done this section. I'm hoping I don't lose my shovel, because this shovel I definitely want to keep. It's hard to find that balance because I need the tools to be able to make things pretty, but I don't want to make the farms until they're pretty, and it makes for some big dilemmas, that's for sure. Here we go. That'll definitely help. Once we get this to the same level as that, we're going to put in all of our wheat and carrots and stuff. And we will have the farm portion done, which will mean that we have a way of starting to trade with like the farmers, which will be good. We'll eventually also have a farm, what's it called? We'll eventually have a, like, automated farms and stuff like that, and we'll be curing the villagers for sure. I don't know if I'm actually on hard currently. I'm only on normal, so I will move that to hard, and that will mean that I can, for sure, have all of the villagers transform into zombies and then back into villagers, so that just makes it so that their trades are a little bit cheaper. Which will be very useful for us because this island is the smallest island that we are going to be working on throughout the entire thing. This one, you can see the biome of ice kind of goes all the way over here. Mind you, the goal is that I think this is the main area. So we haven't even gone over and kind of explored the islands. I chose this seed specifically because I knew it had the right areas. But I'm gonna have to do that exploring. I was debating waiting until the Dappled Forest so I can get my autumn vibes in the area, but I also don't want it to ruin the terrain too much, because in this one it does look the way I want it to, but maybe it won't after the update. So, who knows? I'm not sure yet. With all the effort and progress I'm going to be putting in here anyways, I don't mind if I have to like build the islands myself. So, we'll see. And eventually we'll have music. I'm just waiting on a reply to see whether or not I can use a certain group's music for my videos. If they respond, I think they're going to hopefully respond by the end of next week. If they don't, I'll look into using the normal one that everyone uses. It starts with an E. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I will look into using them otherwise because I think it'll be a little bit easier on my voice than talking the whole time. Having at least a little bit of music to help fill in the dead space. Alrighty, let's put that away. What did I get? Okay, Omen 2. That's not bad. We have a ton of Omen 2 bottles now. We've been getting so many of those dudes. Stinking pillagers. Okay. We're getting close. I will need to make a new shovel once this is done too. Or at least, yeah, like a backup shovel for now. One that I'm willing to run to the ground again. But we'll see. I might, depending on, like, as soon as it gets to the super red, I mean, it is red already. We'll see. Because I only need this one layer done left, and then I have the shape that I need ready to go. Oh, the wrong button. My bad. We're going to use this button. Yeah, it just starts to spread out. We'll put some flowers on both sides of the house. That's looking good. It's a little bit more centered now, which is kind of the point. Beauty. Beauty. Okay. Yeah, we want that. Try to make the pathway look natural, but centered on where the front door is. Because before it was very much on a left side angle. You can kind of see that by the hill that is coming over on this side. As I've been building the hill on this side. This is all me. Okay, I am out of dirt. That will be fixed in just a moment. Okay, keep an eye on it. It's 162. If I had unbreaking on this, this wouldn't be a problem for me, but 100. Okay. Yeah, somewhere. Yeah, 62. This is scary, making sure I don't break my tools. 29 blocks left. That should be fine. 19. Okay, okay. That's it. That's all I can do with the shovel. I have to wait till I have mending on it before I can do anything else. That's okay. We're good. We're good now. This is fine. There we go. Okay. I'm putting it away in a chest so I don't accidentally dig something, especially with how fast it is. It would immediately break. You're going in here. We're not touching you. Okay. Perfect. Awesome. The games I play with myself, it's so dangerous. Soon enough, I will be able to get new diamond shovels for very cheap, and then hopefully the books for just as cheap as well. The only thing I'll have to worry about then is having enough XP, which will be possible. I just need a bunch of armadillos. And armadillos are going to be a hot minute before I get those guys, so we'll see. But yeah, we now have the dirt in our hands, so I don't have to worry about digging the dirt. We're just going to place it to finish off the shape. And then the goal is, we've been putting cliff where we don't want to, I think this is a mini cliff, like that one, where we don't want to be using a shortcut. So I think this will be the last layer. See, now I'm looking for my shovel and I don't have it. Oh no, the gravel. Oh man, oh well. Okay. Because the idea is we only want to use the centerpiece here. So I am going to get rid of those ones. Those two. And then we're gonna bring this over. Beauty. Okay. And then I haven't decided if I'm gonna do like a slab path up. I feel like that ends up both being a little bit janky and also look good, so we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Yeah. Wonderful. And then we'll just get rid of this dirt when we have a chance. I'm going to fill in the stuff down below. Did not give me as much space as I thought, but it will allow me to have maybe I'll just put my chicken on this side instead. Can I do the whole 9 that we were doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, blank, 1, 2, 3, 4. That puts it right up against, which isn't necessarily ideal. I can also always do the chicken a little bit smaller. Do a square instead of a rectangle and do 7 by 7. I think that might be the way to go. Then I have them all on the same side, and we'll just put a different spot for the actual garden. Now ideally the garden would be closer to the water, but as you can see, we are pretty high up from sea level. And I was not willing to terraform this whole island that we were doing over here. Like, this is all flattened from me. This is all flattened from me. Not all of it was as high as the house here, but it is high enough that I wasn't willing to go all the way down to sea level to for that aesthetic. Over there it goes down to sea level, so over there will for sure be like a fishing dock, but I didn't know if I wanted to go all the way over there for the farm as well. We can also always move things. It's not like it's permanent in the world once it's built. It just kind of feels a little redundant when you have to do it that way. But if other Minecraft YouTubers are any proof of us understanding that nothing is permanent, you know, some of them have literally taken down their house so that they could rotate it so that it was facing a different direction after it was fully built. And I think that, like, if I were to now decide I wanted to face the water, that's too much work. I'm good. I'll leave it where it is. Maybe one day I'll get to a point where I'll rotate an entire house for the sake of the aesthetic. For now, I'm willing to sacrifice the view. Just saying. Awesome. Almost done. I have a decent amount. I should be okay to finish this off. There we go. Gorgeous. And one more round. Okay. Now the question of the hour is, do we, once we get the basic garden back in, do I move immediately into getting the villager breeder? Or do we wait a little bit longer for that? Because I figure having the villager breeder in means that I can start working while we're finishing up some of this stuff. But I don't want to wait too long and have like hundreds of villagers on my side. That'll be a little bit dangerous. So that kind of just depends. Yeah. That's looking better. And then we'll just carve out that stuff there. Oh, that makes me happy. Okay. Woohoo. I'm glad I did it. I really am. Let's grab the rest of our spruce fences here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Oops. I think that's a good enough size for the chickens. They're going to be smaller anyways. And then got our fence gate. Bam. And I've got a bunch of eggs ready to go so I don't have to lure any chickens in. Which is awesome because I cannot wait to see the baby chickens for their new shape. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Wonderful. Awesome. Do I have any torches on me? I do not. That is fine. They will survive one night. I hope. Okay. Here we go. Then I heard him immediately, but he's so cute. I've seen people make like popcorn machines with them, which is kind of adorable. The idea that they turn into white chickens when they grow up. So, if you have them all in the same tick, they will all start popping like popcorn. And that's an adorable way of doing like a chicken farm, as I thought. But, oh, they're so cute. Okay. That is a start. I can start breeding them from there anyways, and they'll give me eggs once they're fully grown anyways. So, we're good on that. Boom. Okay. Let's go put all of our cobblestone in our overflow storage over here. Perfect. And let's talk about garden space now. Okay. So, I am addicted to free cam. That is for sure. I plan on having here, we'll put my iron farm. Over there is going to be the longhouse, which means ideally we have this middle spot for the villager breeder, which is doable. I might bring it down so that it's all flat, but also a little bit of hill is not always a bad idea. So maybe we do just cut off the flowers here and put that there. So if we've got 1 spot filled, 2 spot, and 3 spot, I could honestly, maybe I do it closer to the ground, but maybe I just put it in here. We'll break this up and make this spot a bunch of farmland. I could also do like a layered farm, 1, 2, 3, of like wheat, carrots, and potatoes. I think that one will look good. You know, I've totally realized that I've had this going for a while and it's probably not gonna be good anymore, so that's okay. We're just gonna cancel that one for now. Yeah. House is looking good on the mountain. And land is looking good otherwise. I could always put a windmill here, right there. And then That's where the breeder is. It'll face towards there because it's going to be more important than just the 3 I need for the iron farm. And then this can walk all the way down right until here, where I'll put a fishing hut. That will really tie in the space. It allows here and kind of this extra space here for a bunch of my regular use farms. I think that's a good way to go. Okay. Let's go with that plan. Which means if we want to start right away, we're going to we'll put in this section all of our crops for now. We'll expand that down later, and then we'll get the villagers moving over. I think that's a good plan. That should use up the second half of our stream very nicely. Nope. It's a gamble for whether or not the egg will actually hatch one, and I try not to think about the reality of breaking an egg, hoping for it to give us a baby. Okay. Got my shulker boxes, my basic ones. Do I even have any way of having green currently? Sea pickle will give me green. Did I not bring home cactus? I know we saw cactus. Fine. I will go get cactus eventually. Why? Because this is when I say I know. I'm gonna go outside so that this works. When I say I know, I've at least seen the cactus. My path to get to the end, by the way, took me all the way. There's where I would have gotten that cactus. All the way down to here. That ship is my marker for where it was. This is -16. Each block is about, they consider a meter. Which means that I'm 2 meters tall as a person, which is a little wild. But 16,000. 17, 18, 19, 20,000, 21, 22. That is far. And I know I collected the cactus. I just don't know why. My cactus isn't here. Rude. Oh, we'll have to go back for it anyways, so that's fine. We're gonna make a shulker box quickly for our trees. That way it's always on hand. And so 2 of these. Beauty. It won't be green right away, but now I can fill it with the saplings once I'm ready for those. Okay. We'll grab 1 shovel, knock that guy out. All of our buckets and our seeds, and we'll get that going. This is my shulker box for projects. So we're gonna make sure we put all of our plants that we want there. I hate beetroot, but we should do at least a couple. And then same with the pumpkins and melons, we should at least have them going. That's good. We need our buckets, which I know I have a couple. That one's full of lava. That one has water. We're good there. And do I have any extras? No. 1, 2, 3. You came through the other portal. How rude. Yeah. I'll just make 1 more. And that should at least keep me going. I think I have just the 3rd one in here. Okay. Gorgeous. I have more shovels. I have more shovels. We're good. That one is the one I want to keep. That's why I have it in here. Okay. So, with that in mind, I do not need to protect you. Let's just break you first, and then we'll move on from there. Okay. Don't mind if I do. Did I want to bring... No, I can do that later. We're good. That's not a worry. Okay. We wanted to get all of that. There we go. See, that broke now. And then Silk Touch. See how much slower that is? It's wild. That's what we were using earlier today. Wild that difference. Okay. Thank you for that. The Silk Touch, so it guarantees whatever block it is, I will get. So that's my first piece of grass block now, which is nice. And the grass blocks will be useful, especially if we get another wandering trader. Okay, wonderful. That finishes off the cliff a little bit better. You went down? How do you go down the ladder? I didn't think that was possible. Dang. Beauty. Silk Touch needs to not be in my inventory either, honestly. Okay. See, now I'm worried about it going wild again, but I shouldn't. It's wild how quickly you can get used to something in a game like this. Okay. There we go. That fixes that corner. Let's come over here. Let's get the top of this. That way we can start growing. We're gonna put it in the air a little ways, just to make it easier for us to not worry about digging the land around it when I'm building the farm. So it'll be in the air a little bit. It won't be in the air as high as I need it to be, I don't think. For that villager farm. So it's kind of a little bit redundant to get rid of grass to then add grass later, but that's okay. Okay. Beauty, beauty. Okay, there we go. I always feel like the ADHD, it's like, oh, while I'm here, I might as well also chop down a little bit more. And the idea is this is on one level higher, like that. There's an entranceway. Not bad, not bad. That's good. I'm happy with that. Now this section, let's look at it quickly from above. What did I think about it? Maybe I chop off some of that. Like that, and then we're gonna fill in here. I think that's important. Okay. Nope. I did not have enough. Oh, it's because it's all dirt or grass. That's why. That's fine. I can fill you in with grass. Like that. And then looking from above. Yeah, that's a better shape. That's a better shape. And then we'll do the same right over here. We'll kind of keep the shape. Do that. And then do one of these. And that should feel it a little bit more rounded out. Good. Okay. I like that. My bad. Wrong button. Awesome. Because I've done so much terraforming, I have been sleeping every night so that those creepers don't spawn, which now they have because I haven't put back my torches, but that's okay. There we go. Okay, actually, let's empty out our inventory now that we are full. Go in here. Good, good. Good, good. Okay. Wonderful. Okay. This makes me happy. Do I have? I do not have. I apologize. I'm running in and out of... This is why I have so many things in my ender chest. After a while, this gets annoying. And just having it on me is helpful. So that one doesn't have a hoe in it. Neither do any of these ones. So we are going to make one. Is there one in here? No. And I'm not going to do diamond yet because I can probably just buy one for emeralds. So we'll do it this way. You're going away. What do I need? What was it? I'm making a hoe. I need sticks. That is what I need. I'm getting there. Beauty. And bam. Okay. 1, 2, and 3 will also help out. We're not going to do the infinite water source ones like we had earlier. We're going to do the ones where they're kind of intermittent. So long as the idea is if I put a water source here, I can go, I think, up to 4 away before it starts having problems. So let's decide what point along here we want a water source. If I go facing the house like that, we'll take this edge here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here is where our first water source will be. And we'll deal with just the water sources right away. 2, 3, 4. Corner. Wonderful. This will help out. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that's on the edge. That's the only problem with this method. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Where this torch is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here. Now the question is, other than you, we'll do that, and that will stop that one spot from not being able to get rich soil. So plants can be planted on non-rich soil, but if a animal like a chicken walks over it, or I walk over it, or anything like that, it has a higher tendency of popping off. Whereas when the soil is rich, it doesn't do that almost ever. And that's kind of what we're aiming for. Now, I know I do mine a little bit too uniform, and maybe that'll change by the time we are done this series. That they won't be uniform like this in the future. I just really struggle with the idea of it being like uneven. I need to get over that because sometimes uneven things make it beautiful. But my OCD doesn't like that idea. Not one bit. So, 3, are getting there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, it's right on the edge again. Ah, man. That. Then 3, 4. That one goes on the corner. Okay. Keeps our shape going. Don't mind it at all. One, 2, 3, 4. And then that one. Perfect. We're almost done the water. And then we'll probably put lanterns on the water eventually, especially once we have the rest of this area also full of garden life. For now, the only reason I've decided to go for this method and not the automated, I think, is because we're going to eventually want to have a way of selling a bunch of, or not selling, but using a bunch of mud bricks and stuff like that. And that requires just so much wheat that there's no point in doing a small one. Maybe it would be more useful, but I'm not sure. I think this way is the better method for me currently. Okay, one last round. I only need one, but I figured that way my buckets are still full in case something changes or I accidentally fill in the spot that I wasn't supposed to. Okay. That should do it. And then the only thing I'm going to do is ensure that the walkway corner here is not full of anything. So, at least for now, that'll look like this. But that way we can put in a angled walkway down it. Nope. Thank you. So that's the untilled. This is the tilled soil, right? That's the water there. Oh, sorry. I guess this is tilled, but the rich soil versus the not rich soil. So once the land gets soaked with enough water, it'll turn into the rich soil. I'm going to take the shield out of my hand. That's really annoying. Beauty. Okay. Currently, we're going to take it to the edge though, because I can always do another walkway. I probably don't even have enough seeds and other items in here. That's okay. We're going to, for now, seeing that this is supposed to be a little bit more permanent area, but not permanent style or setup. But we want to make sure that we have 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Okay, there we go. That set up, and they'll grow over to the side, and that will be helpful. The reason I'm thinking about adding half slabs is because even with it being tilled, landing on soil can ruin it, right? So They don't want you walking on your guild land. So doing the half slab should stop me from hurting it more often. If that doesn't happen, then I will probably make a pathway through it eventually, and like pathway down to the dock. And maybe I'll do that anyways, but for now, I don't want to go through the hassle of figuring out where I want the full pathway, so I think that's a good way of going about it so far. I need the food. I keep grabbing the wrong thing. There we go. And it looks like it is ad break time again, which is good timing because the sun is going down. So make sure you guys quickly take a break as well. Go stretch your feet, grab something to drink, go have a snack if you haven't already. And I am going to just go onto the BRB screen for the 3 minutes of ads. I'm going to also have a break, and I will see you back here in a couple minutes. Awesome. Welcome back, welcome back. Alrighty, one last hour to go. We have made some incredible progress today, and I am very happy with it. Finally having all of the different pens is awesome, and now we're also going to have all of the different items. We're going to start with the wheat seeds, where they're supposed to go, and then we will continue whatever space is left with the other ones. There we go, right back into it. Awesome. Hope you had a good break and you got some water yourself and all of the above. And I know some of my ads are the ones that pop up on the side and not the ones that are cover your entire screen. So while in the future here, the goal is that in general, the BRB screen will be replaced with clips, funny clips and stuff like that from all the different streams. That way, when you are subscribed, you also have something fun to watch. And then if I'm taking too long or whatever else, trying to scarf down my food, we also have a way of dealing with that. Okay. You should be, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We'll be good on that one. Awesome. I will actually go and quickly make another hoe so I can finish out that area, just because it will look a little weird being circular like that for now. Okay. What am I needing? 2 pieces of iron. That takes it. Okay. I might move some of these wheat seeds, but I also will need more wheat seeds in general to fill in the spot, so I'm not too worried. Well, a lot of this stuff I'm not filming. Each video is going to have like a focus. And the focus of the video is specifically the villagers. So some of this stuff may pop up in the videos and be like, oh, what? Where did it come from? And the goal is to also have them just come back to here, right? Oh, like you missed it, then come check out thoughts. Because the thoughts will always be posted on my YouTube. And what Rojo Bean had put on there for me was my YouTube channel. So if you want to check those out, I have one for the VOD, which is literally just me uploading these streams for you to come back and watch if you maybe missed one or want something in the background while you're working. There is no, obviously, interaction once and stuff like that. But other than, like, there is still a normal comment section. It's just not going to be the live comment section, right? And then the other channel is my main one, and that's where all of the videos, the fancier, edited, more engaging style videos will end up being. And those ones, I am going to be putting a lot of hard work into them. I probably am not going to have like a normal every 2 week schedule. I might one day, if I can make this more my job and I'm not having to also juggle college and stuff in there too. But for now, that's not going to be the case. That's fine. Beauty. The only downside to doing so many potatoes is that there's a lot more chances for you getting the rotten potatoes, which I am not a fan of. But there's less downside to them than there are about these stinking beetroot seeds. The only good thing about the beetroot seeds is the fact that they give you red dye, but there are many other ways to get red dye that I don't know why they're in the game. Okay, that's all that I have currently for my little farm over here, but at least it's started and can be growing while I am working over on this section. What we're going to do is I am going to get ready to start filming and switch over to the wider screen on which I will be recording the game. And while I do that, we're going to do a quick test run first because I haven't tested it with the new format yet. Once we do that, we're going to finally make our path all the way over here, try to get the railroad in place, and start bringing in the 2 villagers so that we can start the breeder. So let's go right into that. We'll go here. I'm going to switch spaces now. I'm at the bottom. Hello, hello. Welcome in. The idea is the face will not be recorded when I hit that record button, which I'm going to do now. And neither should chat, if chat even works in this one. Obviously, this will be an edited version, but I will be talking more to the camera as a whole than to the chat when I am in this mode. Just as a heads up. Okay. First things first, we need a bunch of dirt so that I can build the platform in which the farmer is going to grow his carrots. Second, I need carrots, which I might have planted them all. No, I have a couple. Okay. Good. Third, I need to figure out what I want to build it out of. That is the question. I'm not really worried too much about an aesthetic, but I figure it would look better made of something than just of like glass. As I think about that, let me see. could go for tough. Don't have a lot of tough. Maybe I just do one of the woods. What kind of wood do I want to use? Let's go with... You know what? I'm gonna go with... Spruce is just objectively better than oak. But I don't use oak in a lot of things anymore. I'm trying to decide which of the three basic woods, because we will be doing it near where the longhouse is. The longhouse is for sure out of spruce. So I'll grab a bunch of this. Oops. There we go. 1, 2. We'll need cobble or stone for the roof. I will probably change it to stone brick once we're over there. That's not ready to go. Okay, that gives me those guys. I will make a stair out of cobbled. Doesn't need to be seen. We've got that and that. I need one of you. Do we have an extra composter? Doesn't look like it, but I do have a bunch of slabs. Perfect. Doubly perfect because I got rid of my other slab group. Perfect. Okay. That should be everything I need right away to get the beginning part set up. And then I do have all my torches. Okay. Wonderful. Let's quickly run around and get some torches set up over here. Make it so it's just a little bit easier to work throughout the day and night cycles. The more we do in the area, the more we will hide the torches eventually and put some other sources of light around. We'll put some up here. And I don't have anything in my farm yet because I'm going to use the lanterns, but that's okay. We're just going to quickly kind of put some light around. It's always good to do it as the night is falling, so then you can see directly where it is lacking. How's it going over here? Oh, you're all grown up. Okay. That's fine with me. Come here, buddies. He's so cute. Okay. Got 2 eggs now. And third one. And 2 more. No extra. Guys. How rude. And I think I've hit all the posts. Good, okay. I am gonna restart my recording. Why? Because missing 5 minutes of that will get annoying. Perfect. Wonderful. Let's sleep before I get any creepers where I don't want them. That would kill me just slightly, you know? Both in-game and out. Alright. There we go. Perfect. it is finally time to get started on our villager breeder. We have made it to a point where I am ready to go. I think our goal is that we are going to have it facing this section because that is a witch. I'm gonna kill a witch. First witch of the game. He's gonna poison me, but then that's all he's gonna do to me. Are you ready for it? Sneak attack. Haha! Need better, because then he is trying to use his instant health potion, which thank you for dropping. Woohoo! I don't mind if I do, actually. He dropped a decent amount of stuff. I'm not gonna lie. Nice. Yeah, so typically with the witches, they're actually a lot easier than they used to be, or at least now that I'm older, I understand them better. But, you know, one of the two. Okay. Hit start recording there. Give it a second. Perfect. We are going to go 3 up. That should be just enough that I'm not digging too far into the land. And I'm going to go like this. The idea is we want this to be a 9x9 square in which all of our plants, like we just did over there, 1 source block can go 4 out, which is why we're doing the 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. So yeah, I'm doing it pretty high up, but I figure the system that we're going to make over here in order to get the villagers out of this breeder is going to be lower to the ground, and that's going to make it a little bit easier now to set up without digging too far into the ground. So 1, 2, 3, 4, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is where our water is going to go. So we're going to put a stair because they can be waterlogged and stop it from falling down. Do that, and then when I close that, as you see... Oh no, okay, we're... I thought I was about to ruin all of the crops that we just did. We're good. Okay. Level 2, 3. Did I do that wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4. And what do I have over here? 1, 2, 3, 4. For some reason I thought that was off now. And I panicked. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Okay. And we come up here. We grab our hoe. And... carrots. There's not enough carrots here yet, but that's okay. It will be enough once those ones grow. And I am close enough that they should grow, so no worries. 18 left for now. This is where that OCD, if it has to be not symmetrical, at least make it pretty. At least make it fun in some sense. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's not perfect, but it's something, you know? We will fill in the rest of that in a moment, but I'm going to go down here and grab our planks, and we're going to get started with the next portion, which is a wall that goes all the way around so that our villagers can't get out. That's a little weird because the tilled ground is a little bit shorter than a regular block. You actually can kind of see through it, which is a little wild, but it's not enough of an issue that I'm gonna have to worry about it long term, so no worries there. I think I will, yeah, just leave it up all the way around and deal with it when we get there, when it comes to getting the villagers in. Okay. We do need to leave a certain spot open, and I do need a couple trapdoors, but we'll grab those in a second. Let's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom. Okay, we're gonna go like this. Break through. Is there an easier method for this? 100%. There always is. Let's grab a bunch of these. Most important is on these two. Right? There we go. Now I'm also going to do the regular 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was so right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm cool. Excuse me, ma'am. That's not how physics works. So the only thing in this game that has physics is dirt and grass and gravel and sand. You're telling me I can't breed villagers in the middle of nowhere, floating on an area in which the only thing stopping water from flowing out of it is a stair? You're telling me that's not how physics works? It's a good thing I'm not in physics in school then, I'm guessing? But welcome in, nice to see you. Don't forget to, if you are interested in it, get your daily honeypot. It is definitely new, so people might forget about it, but feel free to hit that reward button. But welcome in. Okay, we've done that part. I'm going to finish recording. Do start of breeder. And that's good to go. And now our next goal is to get a bridge all the way over and start that portion. What do I want to use to bridge? Maybe I'll just go grab all of my cobblestone and we'll use that because I have a bunch. Or I use something like my netherrack because that should be faster to break. Yeah, I want the anti-crash. I do too, honestly. Sometimes playing this game makes it so that I feel like everything else in the real world should work just the same. What do you mean I can't just have a floating patio over top of my house? I break a hole in my wall with 2 hits and have my patio just floating. That would be appreciated, actually. Let's see here. I don't actually have a lot of that left, which is fair. I used a bunch of it. Let's use our cobblestone. And then I'm going to put that away. And what else am I going to use? I need any of... I only have 19 rails. That's not good. I'm going to have to use a lot of iron, which is why I need an iron farm, which is why we're doing this. We're okay. We will have the resources by the end of... Well, we will be getting the resources by the end of the streams. Yeah. Okay. talk about anti-gravity. We are about to make a 1 and sometimes a half wide bridge for a railroad to kidnap 2 villagers to go into that thing. Humane, right? Okay. I am going to hit this button one more time. And we're gonna do a quick, I can't wait till I have swift sneak. But I need to find a ancient city before we can do that, so that'll be an eventually thing. Swift sneak is not as necessary, and for how long term this world is gonna be, I'm gonna have it for a very long time anyway, so it's not the end of the world to have right away. I won't lie, that fish kind of jump scared me. Thanks, fish. Amanda? Yeah, okay, we're good. Once we have this going all the way across, then we need to get the railroad. Unless I just do no, I won't be able to do a boat because we'll need to go up, and we can't go up blocks with a boat, so. Unfortunate, I know. Are we being to nowhere? No, the bridge is going to a village, so I can kidnap 2 of its people, so I can start farming and trading with them and getting all the blocks to do the proper builds. So this singular cobblestone bridge with no supports across the river does have a purpose, in fact. And it's only a temporary purpose, but it is a purpose. So you will see once we get there, we're almost there, that I have trapped a couple of the villagers in there. This feels so D&D-like already. I think that's just kind of fun. We've trapped a couple of the villagers in their homes so that the zombies don't kill them, so that I can take them over and start trading with them. That is, in fact, our plan. You're telling me you haven't had a D&D party trap people before? Make a passive business going on or something? Just my party? Cool. I knew me being a DM was more chaotic than it needed to be. Passive income is a scary thing in D&D. There we go. Made it to the village. I am not using the very well made bridge right there. Okay, which houses, in fact, did I trap people in? Not that one. I hope I trapped people. Yeah, okay, good, we did. I was about to get real concerned. Okay, 2 were trapped in that one. Honestly, ideal. Makes it a little bit easier. Oh, I totally forgot. I totally was in a party. Yeah. I love it. Mob-esque fashions. Definitely the case here as well. See? That one I don't think... Was this one me? Did we just trap you? Yeah. I just trapped him outside the house. Oh yeah, because there's one here and then there's one here. I see what I did. I'm remembering what happened now. We're good. We're golden. Okay, let's run all the way back. Let's grab what we need to start making some railroads and continue on. I did not need that recording. We're good. Too many time loops in my video will just get redundant, so that's okay. We've got this recording. Perfect. And I should have it on dual track, so we should be good on that end too. Let's build a spot for the railroad to enter. Yeah, my halfling rogue became a mob boss that basically paid everyone off for their loyalty. And when the NPC antagonist tried to take over the town guard, was already equipped with the gear that we opted not to keep. Hey! Honestly, that's a smart way to deal with, like, getting a lot of loot long-term kind of thing. Like, when you keep getting a bunch and you don't really have a use for the old stuff, that's kind of a smart way to do it, won't lie. Very fun. Okay, I don't have a lot of iron, which is nerve-wracking, and I'm gonna also need that gold. I might not need more than one set of that one though, so we'll see. Turn that into sticks. No, I'm gonna need more than 6 power rails. That's okay. I have a couple blocks here, so I should be fine. When it comes to the powered rails. Beauty. And now... It's so weird that they don't put the regular rails in the crafting recipes. Until you've made it. Now it shows up, which is really weird because I'm down to 5 iron. That really sucks. It's okay. We're gonna make an iron farm right away. I had 19. You'd think that having the item would at least show it up because you just have to step in water to learn how to build a boat. Yeah. Oh well. Whatever. 18 should be good enough. Let's do that. We just need to make a couple redstone torches as well. Oh, I'm glad we have 5. Oh, I was about to be very upset about the idea that I couldn't build a minecart to actually be able to transport them. Phew. Okay. We're good. We're doing good. Wonderful. Okay. What did I do with the rest of the wood? Hello? Am I that ADHD that I even forgot that? I am, yeah. Oh well. Okay. In here, grab the wood, grab the extra wood, make sure I have saplings. I do. All good things, all good things. We don't need to finish building the breeder before they come our way because so long as they get trapped, which that trapdoor is doing, they'll be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I figure this way at least I remember what I'm doing. 3. When it comes time. And then this one's gonna have a wall eventually. Eventually being... Oh, man. I put away all of my cobblestone. That's okay, I have a bunch. That'll be ready in a bit. Oh, right! Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, what a lifesaver. Actually, I'll just use a stone brick one. But I forgot that you can turn stone into cobblestone. Wow, what a dream come true of a change. I am very happy they did that one. Okay. 1, 2, and then this guy goes up 1, 2, 3, 4. Beauty. I'll probably turn that into maybe one lower. Maybe we do it the fancy way. Let me put the wood in the ground. And then I will put glass there so that we can see it working. I think that's a better way of going about this. That way, yeah, we always know that the babies are actually growing up, and I'm not losing out on that. Good plans. Thank you. Come on. Maybe. No. Oh my goodness. There we go. Here. And here. Yeah, that way it still looks clean from the ground, but I don't have to, yeah, I can just walk up, make sure, oh, there's a lot of babies in the system. Okay, I'll turn it off and we'll move on from there. I think that's a good method. Okay. No, I'm gonna keep that on me just in case. I'm gonna fall asleep for the night. How rude do you have to be for spawning underneath that? There we go. Okay. Wonderful. I guess we can start it from here. No, let's start it from the other side. That way we know I'm wrong. I'm gonna go this way. What? I didn't. Oh, okay. Rude. Rude. It's fine. I've learned. I thought that if it was tilled land, they would only grow this way, but whatever. So, I feel like I'm being pulled both ways. My brain does not do a good job of telling me which one. Let's start from here, even though this is climbing upwards. That way, we can choose which villagers we're grabbing once we're there. Okay, no worries. Thank you very much, Jensen. Have a wonderful time. I thank you very much for the lurk. Okay. How are we doing? Let's go. Don't want to make them go too flying, but we are going to go like this. 3, 4. And redstone torch. Perfect. This is where having a flashback will be useful. Okay. Maybe I bring that down a little bit. Gonna do it one more time, or is that good? I think that's good. So long as maybe we put a single one here. Cool. Okay. We're gonna need a bunch over in this area anyways. Because we're not going down, we're going up. Okay. 1, 2, 3. That should so far be fine. Turn you here. 1, 2, 3. I'm definitely gonna need way more of all of these. Oh well. Okay. Down, down, down. Good. And then we'll do a little loop. That. fill in this space. Beauty. Okay. They go around, they go up. Faster, faster. Good. I might not even need as much as I have up here, but I know it's all going uphill, so it's just a matter of figuring this out. 1, 2, 3. Beauty. Okay. Let's see if this works. It's too fast. Yeah, see, like I'm not slowing down ever. Whee! And then they get in, and I break it. Too well. Yay. Okay. I got an extra bone. Let's do that. Then we can fill in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then do that. Cool. We will add those ones later. Okay. We've tried it out once. Definitely we don't need all of these, so let's give myself one of those back there. One back there. Two back here. That should be good. I think that was 16. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And goes there, so we can do that. We will try one more time from here. See if this is working with a little bit less. Sure is. Wonderful. Okay. I have a feeling I'm doing this just for the love of roller coasters and not actually because I need to. No, it's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't need this guy. We got a lot of speed by the time we're there. Wonderful. 2, 1. That one's like 4. We do not need 4 there. Wonderful. 3. Okay, and 3. Okay. I think we're just gonna do 2s. That should still give us enough for now. This is just to save on resources because I really do not have enough resources to be able to do this without, especially for the those ones. But at the same time, because yeah, I only have 51 left, I might need to go caving in order to get enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Especially considering there is a mine shaft, which means I should be good to go. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, one last try with a little bit less from time to time. We're gonna push ourselves forward until we hit here. Beauty. Perfect, okay. Still no issues. We don't want the villagers to go the wrong way, right? Because it slows down so much that it starts going the opposite way or gets jammed. But that worked out fine. So we're going to stop our recording and we're going to go back to our normal screen. for now. Wonderful. There we go. And we only have a couple minutes left in our stream today before we end. A couple minutes, always a loaded term considering my ADHD, but we do need to start looking now to go caving again, or at least to see if I can get a bunch of rails. Grass. Put that away. That away. I have 27 torches. That would be quite enough to make it visible for you guys. I do technically have, I think it's... Oh, I don't know the button, but I know I have a way of toggling night vision so that I don't have to worry about the torches like this, but eventually I'll remember to use it. Okay. Final round of miscellaneous stuff to put away. Okay, you need that one as well. Gorgeous. Okay. I do have... Okay, here's the question. Do I put my Fortune 3 book on this pickaxe? What else do we have going on here? Efficiency 4 and breaking 3. Yeah, let's do it. I could do another efficiency 4 and that would make it an efficiency 5, but we'll do that only if the Fortune 3 doesn't take up the rest of that spot. Then respiration, protection, soul speed. And that's that. Yeah. Okay. Wonderful, wonderful. That's not the menu. This is the menu. We want for sure that one. Now, how much is this? This is 6. That's 4. Now, this is 12, but it gives me exactly what I'm looking for. Okay. Woohoo! Amazing. Good. Happy to see it. We have got ads coming again in 10 minutes, which typically marks the end of the stream. But I am going to enter down into the caves for a couple minutes. So while that is happening, feel free to subscribe if you don't want to see the ads. We also have a couple of things going on with the subscription in that case. Otherwise, yeah, we're just going to take a couple minutes extra long. So we will not be taking a break through this one, but if you guys just get pop-up ads, you'll be able to watch anyways, so it shouldn't be too much of a bothersome. The extra content anyways. But yeah, technically, if I do the exactly 3 hours, the final ads would be during the very end when you are already ready to click off. But for now, I have my Fortune 3 and I desperately need iron. Of course, that one only dropped me 1. Oh, ouch. Ouchies. There's redstone right there. Talk about gravity. There's this single piece of gravel that's supposed to fall, hanging on for dear life, on nothing. Oh boy, we love this game. I'm gonna take some of the glow lichen with me this time, because I feel like we're gonna be using that soon. Okay, which direction has... I made it. We're good. We're good. Nah, I don't think we've gone in this direction yet. So why don't we do that? Okay. Don't mind if I do. And with fortune, and I got 4 diamonds off my first fortune diamond. That was incredible. Thank you very much. Yes. Hello, cave system. Okay. Come here, bat. Come here, bat. Thank you. Come on. Come on. I'm so bad at this. You're so hard to hit. That's a lot of creepers. Get out of my face. Come on. Rude. I know they can't harm me, but I do not like the bats. I want them out of my face. He had a lot of hearts. Dang. Okay. That's some iron. Okay. Torches go on the right side of the wall so that I know which way to go back home. There we go. Ideally, we find an iron vein, and then we would be good to go for a while, but I'm not banking on one. Come on. They're so fast. Why? Am I? I am. I did it again. Yeah, I'll finish it. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Let's go this way. Hello, sir. You're gonna drop me gunpowder, right? I'm not blow up. You're gonna blow up. Alright. Fine. Okay. We're gonna make that drop. Perfect. Been this way before. Have I been that way? No, I have not. It does look a little bit scarier on this side, so let's see what we can do. It's a lot scarier than I thought it would be. Weird. Efficiency 5 is saving my butt for a bit, though. Okay. Okay, shifting. Climbing across lava. Scary things. Especially when there's a skeleton who can knock me off. Oh my goodness, there's so many mobs! No, 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 no. Hi, sir. We're gonna do one of these. Oh my goodness, why am I that bad at aim? Okay. One is dead. Eat food. I'm gonna try to get through this. Not the end of the world if I die. So I am close. However, that is so many mobs. Is it nighttime out here? Is that why? No, it's middle of the day. What do you mean? There's so many creepers. And I missed. And I hit him. And I missed. And I hit another one. One's dead. You're way up here ready just to drop on my base. Like that. archers before the archers can get me. And ideally, none of the creepers blow up my loot that's up there now. Honestly, I'm not doing too bad. And I still have 42 arrows, so I am getting better at this standing directly still. And are you kidding me? And aiming. Hey, stop moving. I'm trying to shoot you. Come on. Let's do this. Okay. I can at least stop more from spawning. Collect all of that XP. Don't mind if I do. And now... get you. Keep going for a moment. Keep going. You. Oh, thanks. Okay. Whoa! Okay, I fell. We're good. Okay, ads start in 1 minute, just as your heads up. Alrighty. Feels like a cleared out room, ready for me to go, but I do not see any iron, which is quite unfortunate considering. Let's keep looking. Any up here? Nope. Down below? Maybe. Ooh, that's lava. We're not dropping down there. Should have known there was lava there. There's lava all the way over here, so, I see gold. Nothing, man. No wonder I went the other way in this cave. Perfect. I still have more torches. I'm good. There's no problems here. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Glowing sacks. Thank you very much. Okay. Not seeing any iron. I have been in this area already, so it could just be that I've gotten all the iron out of the spot already. Which is valid. I need to keep moving though, so then I can find areas that are untouched. Okay. I see nothing. Only gold. Ooh. Didn't fly down here with me. Okay, cool. Fine. I want to hit like M to see what else is in this cave, but I feel like that one's a little bit too cheaty, so I'm gonna keep moving on. Hey, what's up? Your doppelganger. I am doing good. How are you, Raz? I am currently in the process of looking for some iron because I was trying to make a villager breeder farm, but I did not have enough. Oh, 100%. I agree. Honestly, I can't wait until we all get to play together again. Or just do regular collabs just in general because that was so much fun. You're back home from doing work? Good. I'm glad to hear that you're back home. Can relax, have fun. I am currently just in the process. I'm looking for iron. I tried to make a villager breeder, but the villagers are so far away, and I used all my iron on the railroads, but I did not have enough. So we are down here looking for iron. Trying to find just a little bit. Each 6 should give me 16. I probably only need one more stack, which is 4 times that, so 24 iron should be all I need. But we will see. We are currently on somewhat of an overtime today. I typically go 12 to 3. Starting next week, I'm going to do 11 to 2 on this day just to help with my schoolwork. But come October, I will be done that semester and switching my schedule. Not switching fully, but I'll just add a bunch of extra days, some evenings, some morning, because time zones are wild. All of my friends are in completely different areas. Looks like your Minecraft workday is still going. Yeah, not too long, but doing just a little bit. Just it's that ADHD, just one more thing that keeps me in my stream for just a little bit longer than I had anticipated. Oh well. Oh my goodness. What are you? Oh, you have a... Oh my goodness, I was not ready for that. Okay, hi. That's a lot of guys. I guess it counts as like a helmet, which you can technically trade or upgrade. That is so funny. My kids used to play this. They asked for it again a month ago. Guess it's on and off for them. Yeah, you know what? A lot of people joke about a 2-week phase, and it's pretty common as well, where you get in a world, you build a bunch of things, and then you don't know what to do from there. But Minecraft is a building game. It's kind of what it is, other than the fact that it is sandbox, so technically you can do whatever you want, but the reason they add more blocks and stuff is to be a building game, and I do have those phases from time to time, but more often than not, like my family will have long-term worlds for a couple years at a time. My dad's a lot better at staying motivated than I am at times, but this world for stream, I have 15 cities that I plan on building, and that is definitely going to take longer than 2 weeks. Wow! That is a lot of mobs. On the bright side, if you already have a with Mojang, yeah, like I'm gonna be building the world that I am writing the fantasy novel. Is what I'm going for, is I'm gonna do all of the world building for that fantasy novel in Minecraft. So it's gonna be a long-term program here. But yeah, if you have an account already, you don't need to buy a new one for your kids, especially if it's on Mojang already, because it should only be a one-time purchase. I have had the same account since 2009, and I have not had to pay for anything extra since. So definitely something to, if you're gonna re-download it for your kids, just make sure that you find a way to like get back into your Microsoft account, and you might be able to have it right there. My sword died, and now I am a range attacker with 0 aim. No, please don't. Be mad at me. You're mad at me. You're mad at me. Oh no. I'm good. We're good. I hit you in the eye. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I've had the same account since 2009, so you really shouldn't have to pay for it again, even if you, unless you only did Bedrock. Now if you buy Java, you get both a Bedrock and a Java, which is good. Hi, getting shot alive. Okay. Yeah, unless you have, if you got it in Java, you'll have it in both. If you got it in Bedrock, you'll only have it in Bedrock. Bedrock does have more things that they pay for, which is why they do it that way. You can get like cool animations and stuff, whereas Java is more open for you to have your own mods, like the one I have. That is so many skeletons. There has to be a spawner nearby. I just hope that there is at least some iron over there, you know? Hey, I did get some diamonds. Maybe I just make myself a quick diamond sword here. And go from there. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. Why? Because I need the iron. And that is why. That is so many, though. Oh my goodness. They need to start hitting each other is what needs to happen. Skeletons have this really funny feature where if they accidentally shot each other when they were trying to shoot me, like that guy did, he turns around and then they get mad at each other. And then I only have to kill one of them. And not all of them. That shield is a lifesaver. Nintendo Switch for some time. They got laptops recently and wanted to go in there. Yeah. So they might still have access to Bedrock, but it's called, we jokingly call it Bug Rock for a reason. There are a lot of extra bugs. You have to play the newest version, even if it's a snapshot that's not ready to go. Some features that are a little bit less smooth. But there are other features that people love Bedrock for. And they're like, I'm willing to have the bugs, the fact that I'm dying for no reason, or having all of these other struggles because it lets me do invisible elevators and stuff like that. So it just really depends on what your kid is after. But the game itself, I mean, yeah, like one-time purchase is honestly really worth it. You can pay for things like Realm, in which all your friends can play at the same time, but they're also coming out with friend mode, in which you can just invite your friends over to your world whenever you want to as well. The only downside to the inviting them is both people have to be on to play, so you can't, like, I can't go onto the world while you're asleep and make progress because I'm in the mood to play Minecraft on the friend one. That does work for the, realms and servers and stuff, but not for the friend mode, so it just kind of depends. I'm really hoping that that is an iron vein in the tuff there. That would be a lifesaver. Because I technically have enough, but it doesn't hurt to have extra. Yeah, in just a moment we'll head back up now that I'm collecting a bunch of my iron. I'm good to go. We'll head back up to the top. I'll grab those diamonds first. And then I will show you kind of on the map what the process of this is looking like for me. I'm just gonna double check. Yeah, it is an iron vein. At least I'm pretty sure that means it is. Wonderful. It might not be a very big one if it is any. No. Okay. Oh well. I figured I'd double check. Ouch. Okay. Couple extra torches so that nothing spawns next time I come around this corner. Let's see, I've got 2 left on my diamonds, so let's see what Fortune 3 gives me this time. 3 for that guy, and 4 for that one. Woohoo! Incredible! Wonderful pull. This is why you need Fortune. More updates for the game. I'm gonna see if I know about it, because I think they want to, they like it for freeform play. Yeah! They do 2 mods and stuff as well. Yeah, so I'll show you that in just a moment here. That's exactly it, right? Like, This game is so incredible. I've literally used it because this game came out in 2009. I used it a lot in school for like making sculpture projects and stuff. It also they try their best to make things educational. There is a Minecraft education, but it's not officially Minecraft. It is its special own for school program, more expensive than the other ones, and you can't play the game the same way. So not one I recommend if you're going for gameplay as well. But this one, like, they do, like, if you feed a parrot a cookie, it will die immediately. That way your kids never learn to feed their parrots cookies. That's just a very, very, very easy version of the things that they teach. They teach different biomes, what's in them, how to... Yeah, they want to. It's all good. The mods, I will show you the ones I have. There's a free, like, once you have your account, with Java specifically, mods you have to pay for on Bedrock. But with Java, there's a open source, a bunch of different groups that host mods. I use one called CurseForge. CurseForge just lets me come up with either find a pack that I want or build my own set of mods that I want for my world, like I did with this one, where I wanted it to feel vanilla still, while having a couple of features that would just help me out. So I know where I am, because that's the mine shaft that I was looking for earlier. Great. Ooh, diamonds. Maybe what I'll do. This is fine. Ooh, diamonds. Ooh, diamonds. And more iron. Don't mind. Okay. I apologize. I am all over the place. This might lead... No, it won't. To the edit I was hoping for, but that's okay. Let's grab these guys, and then I will just open the map and show you what I'm talking about so far. CurseForge sounds so familiar. That's been around a long time. It has been, yes. Yeah, it's what I use for this world here. I've got a couple special features in this one. Like, if I hit K, I have a shader pack, which changes just the look of it. That way, there's a little bit of glowing, which I actually didn't know. I've actually never seen it down in the caves. That's really cool. Wow. That looks really pretty. It makes it so that just like the light hits things differently, which really helps for making cinematic moments in my videos. I have Zed for zoom as a mod, and I have looking through the bundles as a mod. I'm going to turn that off, even though it is really cool. I don't want to get used to it on, because then this doesn't look as significant. I have night vision, but I don't remember how to set it up. Then I have M for map. So that's what we found earlier. I did not find it through the map. I found it on my own. But if I go to the, not full, layered, we're going to go to the top. This is where I am. That's where my world is so far. I have built a southern wraparound house here. I have my farm animals in their little pens there, and some farm, like, wheat and carrots and stuff just kind of growing currently. And that is what's up top. And, woohoo, that's so many diamonds. That makes me happy. I'm actually going to sneak in here now, because the mine shafts have railroads in them. And I do not need that bow. Okay. This will save me some iron as well. But yeah, this let me choose which mods I want to use. I also have some of the head mods, like this one. It drops every now and then the heads of different mobs. That way I can decorate with them, put them on armored stands, make them, you know, put the creatures into different builds and stuff. Something you can't do in regular Minecraft. But it was free for me to use, and I just have to manually update when I do it this way rather than letting a different group do it. I really am glad that I've opened this one before, because it being on an angle is scary lore-wise. There's so much lore in Minecraft by itself, and then you can build your whole lore into it yourself as well. So like we were showing you here, all of this is what I've explored. All of this black area is where I'm going to be building my 5 islands for my world building of the Guardians of the Tarakona fantasy dragon novel. Okay. Let's grab these guys. Ooh. But yeah, no, it was funny, I was just thinking about, I'm going to be going through the VODs on YouTube for that moment when I was your doppelganger. I am going to make it so that instead of, or when the ads are playing for those who are subscribed, they will get to watch, funny clips that have happened over time. And that was one that I was like, I absolutely need to put that clip in, my recap so that everyone else can have a laugh at it too. I loved that moment, and I will probably take the clip that you made and post it to the one group and kind of combine the two so that we see both of our our point of views of that one. Okay. My issue is I get lost so quickly. If there's torches, that means I've been here, which is a good sign, but maybe I just dig straight up. Not straight up, I don't wanna. I'll just do a little path like this. That way I can get home without having to find my way. We'll do that quickly. Yeah, right? I think that would be so funny. Me absolutely freaking out. You just being casual, like, oh, did you do? Wait. And having the confusion and the panic at the same time, I think would be so funny. Because I was certain, because that was the first time I've ever used it, so I didn't know, I was certain that you could tell that I was shape-shifting, like it still had my name or something. So I was so confident that I had to kill you in that moment, or else my whole cover would be blown. So I was immediately panicked, and then you're over there like, wait, where did I come from? What do you mean I'm here? Twice! And that was the first round with the rolls too, which made it even better. Or second round or something like that, I don't quite know, but oh man. Yeah, I can't wait till we do another round of either Among Us or any other game. I think is just such a good group that jives, and having all 15, which is a huge number of people, by the way, to have in one group. But I think it worked out very well, so. Yeah. I do want to keep the andesite, so we're gonna need it for a build soon. Ah! I'm good. This is fine. There's only like 2 blocks in the game that actually are affected by gravity. Gravel and sand. Remember reading about someone who used Minecraft to build Middle Earth? Yeah! Oh my goodness, yeah, like I'll show you the house I have. It's not like the best project that other people have done. I'm got aphantasia, so I can't actually like see in my brain, but I'm using the early game time to practice so that I can build really cool cities and stuff. But it's just so cool. You look up Minecraft builds and you can see some incredible things people make. And That's where that Minecraft, like, if you don't know if you're in a Minecraft 2-week phase, it's because you probably don't know. Which is valid. I can understand that. Or if you do like to build, you always get nervous about things like, you know, making it look perfect or whatever. So you just build the few things, you defeat all the bosses, you make yourself a little square hole like that one or whatever to live in, and then as soon as you've defeated all the bosses, oh, what else is there to do? I don't know. And they call it good, right? And there's no shame on people who do that, because it is also a survival game. It explains why people end up having those 2-week phases. I've had them before, especially when I was young. Can you? I'm still here. Okay. For some reason my headphones just kind of cut out weird, but yeah, that is the house that I've built. I went for a, oh, that looks cool with the shaders. Okay. I went for a southern wraparound style porch. It's kind of the vibe I went with. I haven't decorated it much yet, but this is my first base. It's looking good. I will sleep and show it to you in the light as well. You can still hear me, but game capture is still there? It is, okay. Yeah, right? Thank you. Oh man, that's so fun seeing. That's a very bright sun though. Okay. That's why I turn it off typically. That's my newest creation. It's just a farm. It's not meant to be pretty, but then I'm going to build a Viking longhouse here. On this area of the map, I am doing all of, just trying out different styles of builds so that when I go into the islands over here and start building my main world, you can see, I can like practice the style over here and then move on. So that's that. It's a very fun. I love being able to be creative. I love having a space where I have so many different blocks at my fingertips, and I love doing it, especially in survival. It makes me feel a lot more like I could just be in creative mode and build the things I want to build, but I feel a lot more accomplished when I'm doing so in survival, because I have to go and gather the blocks, then I have to find a spot. I can't fly unless I use my elytra, which only gives me a certain type of flight. So I like doing it in survival for those reasons. I just feel like by the end of every build, I feel much more proud of it, and it keeps me motivated longer to stay in the game. That's that one. There's also so much redstone, which teaches coding, on and off switches, if and statements, all of those funky fun things. But yeah, that's kind of the basics. I think, going to call it for the stream here, though, because I am a little bit longer than I typically do for a stream, and I definitely am hungry and want to go eat for dinner. So, I am going to call it here. Thank you for stopping by and saying hey to me. Hopefully, being that you said you just got home from work, hopefully come October, especially when I have different time frames, I'm going to do some evening, some morning streams that you'll be able to pop by more often, but I appreciate you for supporting, and yes, go eat food. You just came home from work, you're probably hungry. Anyways, have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow for a mecha stream, and if I don't see you then, I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.